I declare open a convocation for the presentation of higher degree graduates. Please be seated.
Professor Subrat Suresh, President of NTU, will now give his convocation address.
Chancellor and President of the Republic of Singapore, Pro-Chancellors, Chair and members of the NTU Board of Trustees, President Emeritus, Honorary Doctorate Degree recipient, distinguished guests, graduates and family members, colleagues, alumni and friends of the university. A very warm welcome to all of you. Today, we honor you, the NTU class of 2022. At this year's convocation, the university will award 6,078 bachelor's degrees, 4,002 master's degrees, and 536 doctorate degrees in 25 ceremonies. Collectively, these numbers represent the hard work and achievement of students from across the globe, from Singapore and 60 other countries. Just imagine the individual power of each one of you and the collective power of all 10,616 of you in making a positive impact on our world. Class of 2022, despite the challenges posed by the pandemic for more than half of your stay at NTU, you have excelled in your work, made the best out of adversity, and built a close-knit community here at NTU to support one another. You have demonstrated remarkable resilience and innovation in overcoming formidable challenges, and we are immensely proud of what you have achieved. I'm deeply grateful to our NTU faculty, staff, and leadership team who worked tirelessly to ensure that your NTU educational experience not only continued as smoothly as possible, but also was infused with significant innovation. I would also like to thank the Convocation Committee and the Events Office team for organizing this year's in-person convocation ceremonies. NTU class of 2022. Since you joined NTU just 4 years ago, the world has changed dramatically. Global conflicts and wars, mass migrations, worsening climate crisis, and a lingering global pandemic. You are graduating at a time when geopolitical events have shattered the calm, peace, and comfort we were accustomed to for so long, and even prompted us to look through a new lens at the future of our planet and the sustainability of its resources, and the growing inequality and polarization within and across communities and nations to the detriment of humanity. It is understandable that many of you may feel helpless, frustrated, and even scared at times like this as we face an uncertain future. What words can I offer you at this milestone event in your life as you graduate from NTU? I have one hopeful message for your consideration. This is the same message I delivered recently as the guest of honor at another convocation half the world away. Just 2 months ago, I was invited to speak at the undergraduate convocation at Iowa State University in the United States. My message to an in-person audience of more than 12,000 people there focused on a theme that I repeat here with some modifications. The power of one. Never underestimate the power of one individual, one idea, one act of courage, or one program to have a significant influence on local and global society. I prefer to give specific case studies rather than talk in hypotheticals. So let me give 3 concrete examples of the power of one. First, the power of one individual. One individual can have a profound positive impact on so many people through an act of bravery, courage, innovation, inspiration, or imagination. Let me begin with a personal story. About 1 year ago, in July of last year, my wife Mary and I were in Washington, D.C., having dinner with Dr. Alan Leshner, the former CEO of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, and his wife, Agnes Farkas Leshner. During dinner, the conversation turned to NTU and nurturing young talent. I talked about the Wallenberg NTU Presidential Postdoctoral Fellowships established with support from the Wallenberg Foundation. Immediately, Agnes, whose Jewish family escaped Hungary near the end of the Second World War, asked me, "Is it the Wallenberg family from Sweden?" I said, "Yes." Her eyes lit up, and at the same time, I could see the weight of historical recollection of her family on her face. She talked about Miklos, Yolan, and Paul from the Farkas family, and about Gino Kurtos, who introduced her parents. Agnes said to me, "I would not be here today if it was not for Raoul Wallenberg. He helped to hide my family members from the Nazis in the basement of the Swedish embassy in Budapest." Mr. Raoul Gustav Wallenberg, a Swedish businessman turned diplomat, arrived in Budapest, Hungary in 1944. He organized one of the most successful rescue efforts to save the lives of thousands of Hungarian Jews by distributing certificates and passports and set up safe houses for them. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Raoul Wallenberg holds the record for having saved the greatest number of people from extinction. The power of this one individual was recognized by the United States, which in 1981 made him an honorary citizen, only the second person in history to be so recognized. A portion of the street housing the Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. is also named after him. Yes, the power of one individual. My second example, the power of one family. Successive generations of one family and that one family's charitable foundation are continuing to have a remarkable impact across the globe. I'm referring to the Wallenberg family, the Knut and Alice Wallenberg Foundation. This foundation was created in 1917 to support research in the natural sciences, technology, and medicine by awarding long-term grants to basic research of the highest international class. The current generation of the trio of leaders of that influential foundation includes Jacob, Peter, and Marcus Wallenberg. We are delighted to have the distinguished Swedish industrialist, investor, and philanthropist, Mr. Marcus Wallenberg, with us today at this convocation ceremony, and we have the privilege of conferring upon him an NTU honorary doctorate degree. In Singapore, the Lee Foundation, the Tan Chin Tuan Foundation, and the Lien Foundation are examples of multi-generational, family-led charitable organizations. They have supported a wide variety of activities in healthcare, community development, environmental sustainability, etc., in Singapore and beyond, and have had a profound impact on educational institutions, including NTU. My third example, the power of one simple idea. About 10 years ago, as the head of the National Science Foundation, or NSF, in the US, I had the opportunity to establish a program to translate basic research into activities that benefit startups and industry, the NSF Innovation Core, or I-Core program. This one program with a small initial budget in one federal agency has since created more than 1,000 startups all across the US, collectively raising more than $1 billion in external funding in less than 1 decade. The Lean Launchpad program established by the National Research Foundation in Singapore is modeled after the US NSF I-Corps program. These are just a few examples of the power of one individual, one focused effort of a family foundation, and one idea. NTU class of 2022, how do you maximize your power of one? It comes from individual responsibility to shape long-lasting collective impact through mutual respect for differing opinions, backgrounds, and ideals. Your generation has a significant opportunity to preserve this delicate balance between individual power and responsibility by deploying the technology and tools at your disposal that no other generation before you had access to. The challenges for all of us today are all global in nature. Challenges such as climate change, the threat of nuclear and technology wars, or growing inequality in our society cannot be addressed with inward perspective. You have inherited some of the toughest global challenges. Global challenges need global solutions, not unilateral and parochial decisions. You have grown up exclusively in the digital and communication age of the 21st century. You are uniquely influenced and shaped by a more global and interconnected and interdependent world than prior generations. My request to you is contemplate, cultivate, and elevate your global and historical perspective with patience and compassion always. Combined with the strong education you have received from NTU, you will have an impact on not just your local community or country, but on the entire humanity. To maximize this power of one, that is you, it is critical that your perspectives do not focus on only the individual, but they also focus on the collective, not just on the local community, but equally on the implications of your actions on the world around you. This requires broad-mindedness, magnanimity, and convictions grounded in principles and values. I greatly look forward to watching the distinctive ways in which each one of you will work to better the world. The famous Tamil poet Thiruvalluvar wrote nearly 2,000 years ago in his classical collection of poems, Tirukkural. Tandai magarkatri nandru avayathu mundi iruppach chayal. I rephrase and paraphrase this verse, number 67, in English. The duty of a parent towards the children is to give them a head start in knowledge with the best of scholars. Parents of today's NTU graduates, you have already done this for your sons and daughters who have worked with the best of scholars at NTU. Now, NTU class of 2022, what did Thiruvalluvar say 2,000 years ago about what you should do? Magan tandaikku aatrum udavi, ivan tandai ennotran kol enum sol. I paraphrase this verse number 70 in English. The duty of a child towards the parent is to make others wonder what great things the parent did to deserve such a child. I'm sure that you will make your parents and NTU very proud in the years to come. NTU class of 2022, I congratulate all of you and your families on your graduation from NTU as you continue your lifelong connections with this university in your new role as alumni. Thank you.
The entire NTU community celebrates with the PhD graduates for their accomplishment in making unique contribution to our body of knowledge. Each graduate, by great effort, has thus demonstrated exceptional mastery to reach this extraordinary milestone and hence receives the title of Doctor. Presiding Officer, may I present the following graduate on whom the degree of Doctor of Philosophy has earlier been conferred. Hu Xiaoxiong. Martin Jesus Lemieux, Jr., Liwana. Senga Juan Ramon Libero. Sharon Chinluan Ward. Zhang Lijun. Okay. Presiding Officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Business Administration has earlier been conferred. Bosch Benedict Johannes, winner of the Association of Banks in Singapore Gold Medal cum Cash Award. Winner of the Essential Gold Medal, Kadia Ayush. Bati Dushan Singh. Chi Puiman Joanne. Chodavarapu Srinivasa Rao. Dubi Risha. Giovanni Arnold. Goel Ashta. He Su Ting. Jane Viber. Katosh Ashutosh. Kumar Shantanu. Lien Meng. Lim Seong Yong. Liu Yue. Maroli Puja Prasad. Ranganathan Balaji Prasannan. Surja Stanislaus Stephen. Tan Yi Ping Brian. Tiwari Shobit. Theodore Andre. Yu Sung Ok. Hanke Sebastian. Xue Liu Yi. Yanagihara Takashi. Ang Qizhen. Ang Rongjun Nicholas. Caden Pang Pee Wee. Chen Wenpu. Chia Minghang Lester. Zhou Yitong. Devlin C. Kiyen. Fang Wei. G. Deepa. Go Wei Hao. Ito Naho. Jung Ji Yong. Kayashima Ryota. Kosasi Maureen Fabriani. Li Jie. Li Jingwen. Li Siwei. Lim Zhihao. Lo Chi Sun Eric. Mital Ashe. Muhammad Wahibin Wahib. Ngo Minh Duk. Bong Ta Hong. Roy Sunil Anand. Satish Kumar Seturaman. Shamar Ashe. Sitar Verma. Song Hao Ran. Tan Hui Feng. Tan Weijie Brandon. To Chun Wei. Shang Wenjun Thaddeus. Wang Yiwei. Wang Ziting. Wang Ziyi. Wu Chenxi. Yan Ping. Winner of the Willy Wong EMBA Gold Medal, Minok Jin. Ahmad Syed. De Costa Jeremiah Ferdinand Rinaldo. Gautier Jean-Marc Victor Philip. Huang Renjie. Ivana Arianto. Lim Tiong Ming Henry. Lin Zhihao. Liu Zhuling. Lai Yu Sheng. Ng Lei Kwan Eileen. Roderick Sunil Sebastian. Santilan Arnold Chua. Saravanan Alaga. Soon Pei Yi Peggy. Susanto. Tan Chi Kiong. Wong Win Sing. Chen Huiming, Joyce. Ong Chin Ling. Takahashi Terumasa. Yap Ming Huat. Yugesh Rajaram Gaikwad. Drosty Lars Dominic. Ngo Kok Fui Frank. Patil Amber. Robert Bergman Manalu. Next one. Okay, this one. Yeah, Master of Science. Okay. Presiding Officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Science Finance has been earlier conferred. Liu Lingling, Wang Qi, yeah. Okay. Presiding officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Business Administration, Nanyang Fellows, has earlier been conferred. Winner of the Professor Lim Chong-ya Gold Medal, Ho Yi Hong. Baldrias Serrano Loribeth. Chen Jia. Gui Sin Lin. Kumar Manish. Liu Lingyan. Muhammad Taufik Kula Ashau Khani. Odoko Taro. Ong Hui Min Christine. Sim Hui Ting. Sunny Tianzi Wei. Tan Jieyue. Sang Betty. Presiding officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Science in the following specialization: Financial Engineering, Business Analytics, Human Capital Management, Management and Strategy, have earlier been conferred. Chung Ting Wei. Feng Jingxuan. Guo Jinglong. Ko Sung Hung Sean. Li Jinghui Michelle. Ling Li Wei. Lee Tefford. Mira Moy Wen Lin. Rachel. Qin Ruochen. Rachel Tan Xin Yi. Selwyn Yong Zhi Yu. So Wei Peng Jonathan. Tan Jun Wei. Tan Meng Ting. Xiang Guangpei. Xie Qiu Yang. Yang Xuanrui. Yu Ruobing. Zheng Tianzi. Abraham Charlie Yacob. Agarwal Nimisha. Chan Han Wen. Chen Xingtong. Jain Ritika. Guang Taiying. Li Hongtao. Li Muchun. Lim Chengyang Timothy. Mamgen Meyang. Niu Mingfeng. Ong Peiyu. Vadlamudi Santosh Krishna. Wu Timing. Wu Mengran. Zhao Tianwen. Zhao Yiling. Isaac Ho Kim Song. Lim Tong Lee. Ong Kian Wei. Kwa Chien Lun Ivan. Lo Junming Adrian. Ong Chin Shi. Benedict Luo Zhang Chen. Shen Sipeng. Song Chongjin Eugene. Tan Cheng Kyung. The valedictorian, Mr. Bosch Benedict Johannes, will now give his speech.
Dear Presiding Officer, professors, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and thankful to stand before you in person today. Exactly 1 year ago, we had the last day of our MBA Orientation Week online, culminating in our cross-cultural presentations. 1 year ago, a celebration like today's would have been unimaginable. For this reason, let's congratulate all graduates on their outstanding achievements and give them a big round of applause. When working on the script for this speech, I was reflecting on the highlights and struggles of our MBA journey. Instead of squeezing all these amazing moments into 5 minutes, I would like to use the time to share a few personal words with you. What can we learn from our experiences for our and everyone else's future? In my opinion, 3 things. First, let's continue learning. Second, let's continue to improve ourselves. And third, let's continue to appreciate others. Each of the 3 sections includes one quote that has particularly influenced me and my thinking. First, to learn more about the world, we need to challenge our minds. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. This quote from Plutarch has stuck in my head since I first heard about it. In our SPAN consulting projects, we learned the hard way that kindling a fire is not always fun. Nonetheless, it is what makes us, NTU and Singapore as a country, stand out. Today is not only an exceptional achievement for all of us. It is an equal achievement for our parents, a blessing to our future children, if we choose to have any, and a tremendous gift to society. Today, we might have completed one more chapter of our education. However, I challenge every single one of us to never ever stop learning. Second, changing ourselves is challenging. I used this quote from Georg Lichtenberg as the last sentence of my application essay for graduate education. I cannot say whether things will get better if we change. What I can say is that they must change if things are to get better. Currently, the world and our lives are changing faster than ever before. Despite several dark clouds in the sky, there is a silver lining. Remember the way we found creative solutions to cope with Singapore's COVID-19 regulations? In the same way, we will find novel answers to the biggest challenges lying ahead of us. NTU's 30 years of momentum remind us to embrace change and to see problems as opportunities for new developments. Change starts with ourselves and is a choice. Third, appreciating others often entails understanding and valuing other cultures. The fact that NTU established the first Center for Research in Cultural Intelligence strongly supports this. From a business perspective, Peter Drucker once said that culture eats strategy for breakfast. This was the feedback for one presentation during my undergrad studies. I firmly believe that we, as business majors, need to interpret this quote in a broader context. I perceive the narrow-minded focus on national interests during COVID-19 and the following deglobalization activities as some of the biggest threats to peaceful co-living across the globe. During the last year, we learned that cross-cultural exchange is the only way to guarantee a fairer, safer, and more resilient world. Therefore, let's use our backpack of newly gained experience to inspire tolerance and open-mindedness in our future actions. Next, I would like to thank our families, friends, significant others, faculty, and staff for their support in making us who we are today. Thank you for shaping us into responsible leaders of a brighter future. In summary, I ask you, my fellow graduates, and myself, to continue to learn about the world, to continue to improve ourselves, and most importantly, to continue to appreciate others. Before closing the speech, I would like to recall a song that Prof. Vijay introduced to us in his first lecture. The times they are a-changin'. If ever in doubt, Bob Dylan reminds us that the slow one now will later be fast. Congratulations on your graduation and enjoy this very special day with your loved ones.
I declare this convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are cordially invited to a reception at the lobby of the School of Biological Sciences.